Plaquemines Parish bracing for impacts from that tropical storm system in the Gulf, and exactly what those impacts will be really still uncertain. It depends on the storm's track and whether, as Chris mentioned, it intensifies.
And Paul Murphy reports from Myrtle Grove, where people are not taking any chances.
Valerie Reggio was on the Belle Chase ferry moving his fifth boat, his and his neighbors, to higher ground. He lives in Myrtle Grove, one of those storm-weary communities outside the Plaquemines Parish levee protection system that always seems to take on water during tropical weather.
The area where I live is prone to flooding every time we have a tropical storm or any kind of storm, so move all of our boats out, get everything out the garage. All the houses are elevated, but you got to move all your equipment, lawnmowers, everything to keep it from getting wet.
Parish President Keith Hinckley says the current forecast calls for high tides 2 to 4 feet above normal and 3 to 4 inches of rain as the storm system moves through the Gulf. Hinckley is more concerned about the east bank of the parish, where a low stretch of Highway 39 between White Ditch and Phoenix could flood if storm surge runs higher than expected. And the Point of Lahash ferry remains out of service, cutting off another vital evacuation route for residents there. While he is not calling for a voluntary evacuation, Hinckley has this advice for residents.
I guess we had some elderly folks or some folks that have some illnesses. They may want to go ahead and take caution and take precautions and right now, and maybe if they've got some areas where it's somewhere that they can go and to get away and to move on up above that area.
Parish Councilman Mitch Jurisic is warning people not to take the current forecast track for granted. He remembers what happened nearly 30 years ago when Hurricane Danny hit Plaquemines Parish.
It came in as a tropical system. When it hit Barataria Bay, it bloomed into a full-blown hurricane, which hit the Buras boat harbor, and it annihilated the boats in those harbors. So these people remember those days, and they don't want to take that chance of something, kind of ramping up right at the last minute.
Plaquemines Parish crews spent the day pumping down drainage canals and basins to make room for the expected heavy rain. Parish leaders expect this storm to be more of a rainmaker than a wind event. In Myrtle Grove, Paul Murphy, WWL, Louisiana.